guys, welcome back. Today we're in my brand new Tesla. Actually, it's not my Tesla, it's my friend Eric's.
What's up, everybody? What's up, YouTube?
So I eventually am gonna get a Tesla, so I'm speaking it into existence so it will manifest. I will be getting a Tesla hopefully in the next couple of years.
Yeah. Oh, can I say that? The first one, I eventually named it Believe, because if you don't really think you can do something, it's not going to happen. If you can visualize it, if you spend the time to say, this is possible for me.
Exactly. And now it's possible.
It is. It took me a few years to be able to make this happen, but it feels pretty awesome. It feels good. And I'm so glad I could share it with you too.
And I'm so happy to be here right now and to share with you guys this Tesla. Have you ever been in a Tesla? Put a comment down right now if you've ever been in a Tesla. Also, if you're in Nebraska and you want to drive this Tesla, check the link in the description and you can drive this Tesla with us, or not with us, but whatever. It's in the link. It's in the description.
Maybe. Yeah, if you want to drain the blood from your face, it'll do a great job. It's pretty fast.
That's a red light. That's a red light.
Yeah, that's red light.
Yeah. So today we're going into 8 different money mistakes you can make in your 20s. And the first one is getting an expensive car that you cannot afford. But I personally cannot afford a Tesla, but maybe Eric can. Can you afford your Tesla?
I'm broke now.
After the Tesla, right?
Yeah.
It's not news that buying a car is a pretty bad investment. Actually, as soon as you drive the car off the lot, you lose about 10% of the value of the car. Over the course of 10 years, you lose 63% of the value of the car. So, you can do the math. A car is a pretty bad investment.
So this car, brand new, was $130,000.
Yes.
Which is a lot.
That's a lot.
So I followed some of your advice, because when I bought it, it was a couple years old. It was like 5 years old, something like that.
Good.
And so I paid probably 40, I think it was 46. So I saved $80,000 of depreciation. I totally agree with you.
That is actually really good advice. One thing you can do to maximize your money when buying a car is buying a car that's at least 5 years old, just like Eric did. So what year was this car built?
It was in late 2014. So this was like one of the original P85Ds that Tesla had produced. Okay,
so it's been about 5 years. So he saved over $80,000 by not buying it brand new. So that's also something you can do to maximize your dollars. So leave a comment below if you want to know more advice about how to buy a car. And if not, we are going into the second mistake to not make in your 20s. Okay, let's go.
I know what you guys want to see. You want to see the car driving. Cat's talking too much here. Sorry.
No worries.
All right.
Okay, guys, I'm about to drive a Tesla. Oh my God! Money mistake number 2 is not contributing every month to a 401k plan. If your company does not have a 401k plan, or you're a freelancer like myself, then you should be considering opening a Roth IRA or a traditional IRA. What is so powerful about compound interest is that you need time for it to grow into a significant amount. Let's say you are 20 years old right now, and you set aside $100 a week until you are 65 years old at a rate of return of 8% a year, give or take. This is not to get confused of putting this money into your savings account, because your savings account will never make you 8% of return a year. At the age of 65, you will have about $1.85 million. Million, yes, million. That is 6 zeros. Congratulations, you're a millionaire and you didn't have to join any pyramid schemes to get there. Let's say your friend Billy wasn't as concerned as you were. He didn't start setting aside $100 until he was 30 years old. At the same 8% of return a year, putting away that money until he's 65 years old, Billy would have only have earned $800,000. That, my friend, is $1 million mistake. Money mistake number 3 is going into debt to go to school. Of course, if you're going to be a lawyer or doctor, you do have to go to school if you want anyone to respect you. However, if you're going to school just because, or to get a liberal arts degree, most people will never get a raise just because they have a degree or see a return on that investment anytime soon. What could be a better option is taking courses online, self-teaching yourself by buying books on Amazon. That can be 20 bucks a book, and taking different courses online from different online platforms. There are many courses online where you can go to school at a deep discount. And right now, Google is having a free certification for many different programs that they do not have enough people to fill the positions. A link to that will be in the description. You can also think about going to a trade school if you know exactly what you want to do. And a trade school is a lot cheaper and a lot more concentrated to the career field that you are looking to get into. On to number 4. Money mistake number 4 is having kids too early. Children are wonderful and they bring so much joy and happiness into our lives. I know I'm gonna offend a few people, however, it is no surprise that children are very, very expensive. According to a 2017 report from the Department of Agriculture, the average cost of raising a child from infancy to 17 years old is about $233,000. That's a house. I didn't personally move out until I was 19 years old, and my ex didn't move out until he was 25. So this number can be a lot higher depending on the child. So if you're not financially stable yet, you might want to consider waiting until you're a little bit older with a little bit more savings and a little bit more stability. If you already have a child, no worries. You can save on all of the other things on this list. However, if you are 20 years old right now, and you're so excited to have a child, maybe you should consider waiting like a decade. Mistake number 3 is owning pets. I know you hate me, I love animals, but once you take the sentimental value out of your loving pets and just look at them as dollars and cents, if you can't afford to pay your bills every month, pets can get pretty expensive between feeding them, insuring them, vaccinating them, kennels, sitters when you're not there, so on and so forth. And things can get pretty complicated if little Benny gets little Bella pregnant. But look at that face though, he's so cute. Oh, look at that face. Look at that face. Hey, big eyes. Hey, hey. Oh God. Look at your face. Oh, you're so cute. The 6th money-making mistake is dipping into your emergency funds. The whole point of an emergency fund is for emergencies, so you don't have to dip into your normal funds. So let's say you hate your job, but you have 4 months of pay saved up already. You don't have to stress out about staying at a job you hate because you have 4 months and you can just leave. So leave your emergency fund alone and leave it for just emergencies like your car breaking down, you break your leg, or bailing your friend out of jail. You never know. Number 7 is not taking advantage of your free time to make a little bit of extra money. I have so many videos on YouTube that is all about starting a side hustle literally from your bedroom. That sounds like actually a really good video idea. I'm gonna write that down. But not taking advantage of some of your free time to diversify your income and make extra cash is a huge mistake in your 20s, especially since you can leverage your youth, your energy, your free time to take on an extra side income. Here is what I called my side hustle Bible to start an extra income. Just click right there. It's right there. Okay, number 8 is, sorry, I didn't move. I'm in the same place. It's not as exciting. Number 8 is keeping up with the Joneses. I know I really struggled with this when I was 18, 19, 20 years old because I had all this new freedom and I had control of my life for the first time ever, and so much responsibility that I just was not used to. Me and my friends, we were all broke, but we just wanted to have fun, so we would go out 4 nights a week, lots of partying, lots of shopping. Why did I do that? Because all my friends were doing it. Or I would try to pull one of those, okay, I'm gonna go to my friend's birthday party. I'm not gonna order anything because I'm broke. But what always ended up happening, somebody pressuring you into buying something, ordering something, spending money because YOLO, YOLO. Once you finally learn how to say no to going out constantly, your finances will thank you later. I want you to come back to this video when you're on a beach somewhere and you're like, thank you. I didn't go out to eat every night and now I'm on the beach somewhere. Thank you, Kat. Thank you. That would make me feel so good. Mistake number 9, we're still in the same place. Number 9 is going into debt for a wedding. A lot of sensitive topics here. Don't kill me, please. Don't kill me, please, in the comments. I get it, really. I've been dreaming of my wedding day since I was 4 years old. It's supposed to be the most magical day of your life, right? Maybe it will be, maybe not, but the average cost of a wedding in the United States is about $31,000, which is more than half the average median of a household income of $55,000. That money would better serve you on a down payment on a house that you're gonna be living in and making a family in for the next some odd years than just one night. Maybe just consider cutting back on the open bar and the extra add-ons that they try to get you on. You don't need them. Number 10, the last one, but a huge and such an important mistake that we make in our 20s is only paying the minimum balance on our credit cards, if even that. That will only add interest and money for things you didn't even buy. So what is actually happening when you only pay the minimum balance on your credit card bill? Let's say you owe about $6,000. Do you know anyone that owes $6,000? At an average interest rate of 14.99%, if you only pay the minimum amount each month, you're paying an extra $4,000 in accrued interest. That is $10,000 in total when you only borrowed $6,000. We are just giving away free money. Instead, what we should be doing is trying to pay off as much as fiscally possible without ending up on the street to get that debt down to 0 as quickly as possible. If you'd like to hear some tips and tricks how to pay off your credit card debt as quickly as possible, because I don't really know what y'all want to hear, let me know in the comments and I would love to make that video for you. One of those tips would probably be not living in the United States. I need to stop. Okay, that's my 10 money mistakes that you should avoid in your 20s and actually probably in your 30s and for the rest of your life actually as well. Let me know what things you're guilty of doing in the comments. No shame, girl, don't worry, no shame. And any other money mistakes you regret making in your 20s for our older, wiser subscribers out there. Like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye now. Oh my god, you're so cute. Oh my god, you're so cute. Oh. Ah! 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 No. Just as much as fiscally, you should be trying, we should be trying. Oh my god. What which and how, sorry. Your
Oh, that is my cue.
that was your cue. Okay, we'll do it again, no worries.
Yeah.